Hi, I'm Cynthia Kahn, founder of Amused Now, and I'm here today with Bree Noble, singer-songwriter, radio and podcast host, and founder of the Female Music Academy. Hey, Bree.
Hey,
I invited Bree Noble here today because there are so many women struggling with the music business. I wanted her to talk about her brand new podcast and her membership site that helps indie artists with the business side of music. I can't wait to get started. Are you ready?
I am so ready.
First, tell us about your new female entrepreneur musician podcast.
I've been really excited to start the Female Entrepreneur Musician podcast. I started it in the beginning of April. We are putting out episode 8, I think, this week already. So we've been talking to female musicians who've been succeeding in the music industry. They're succeeding in creating an income for themselves, a sustainable income that they can, be able to do their passion of music and be able to make a living doing it. Also, we talked to industry pros, all females, of course, and we talked to them about, where they're working in the music industry and advice that they can give for female musicians. And it's been going over really well with our audience. I get emails all the time saying, I love the show. I can't wait for the next episode. I'm learning so much. And we've been in the top of new and noteworthy for the past several weeks. We've been on the front page. So that's been exciting.
So, how can female musicians, or even male musicians, if they're interested, tune into the podcast?
Well, if you go to iTunes, like I said, right now, if you just go to the music section of the podcast section, you will see us on the front page. But all you have to do is search female. You don't have to type all of that. You can just type female musician and we will come up, or entrepreneur musician, any of those things. We should come up. We've got a little purple logo with a woman going and blowing notes, so that you should be able to see that really easily and find us there. Or they can go to femusician.com for female entrepreneur musician.com, and all the episodes are there as well.
Terrific. You've also launched a member site called the Female Musician Academy, which is a place where women can learn and grow and connect with other female musicians. What are the benefits of membership there?
Well, I think it's really exciting for female musicians. First of all, we are going to have training that we add every week. Basic training as far as helping them with marketing, with learning to connect with their audience, engage, how to, just attract listeners to their music. And then we're going to be doing special subjects as people request, everything from licensing your music, special topics on songwriting, and maybe dealing with contracts and lawyers, and everything that everybody is kind of put all the pieces together in their music career. And on top of that, we're going to have special trainings from industry representatives. Our first one is going to be from Dave Kuzik of New Artist Model and Berklee School of Music. So that's going to be really exciting in June. We're opening our doors June 1st. And on top of that, they're going to have a community of women only, exclusively for female artists, that they can, go and ask questions. They can talk to artists that maybe are a few steps ahead of where they are in their career, and, get suggestions and help. And, I'll be in there answering questions. We'll have some other experts in there answering questions. And it'll just be a great experience for female musicians to get some mentoring, some coaching, and just some help from other artists that are a little further along than they are on the path, so they don't have to spend all this time and waste this time doing things that maybe aren't going to work from them. They could find out from other artists what works and what doesn't.
That sounds really helpful. Where can people sign up if they're interested? June 1st is coming pretty soon.
And we'll be opening the doors June 1st at femalemusicianacademy.com. And you can come in and check out what we're doing and hopefully want to become a member.
You've also been playing music by the best female artists on your Women of Substance radio show since 2007. In November 2014, you also added podcasts that highlight indie artists. Tell us about both programs and where do you find the time for all of that?
That is a really good question. Actually, I told some of my founding members for the academy that yes, I'm excited to say that I am hiring an assistant right now, and boy, do I need it because keeping up with all this stuff. I've had some assistants helping me along the way as well, but I'm hiring a full-time assistant, which is super exciting. Um, the Women of Substance Radio, I 7, just because I met so many great independent female artists and I didn't think they were getting the airplay that they deserved. And I wanted to create a platform for that. And so, I was doing that while having small children. I wasn't like, really focusing on building it. I just built it very slowly. And so over the years, we've been building our platform there, building our audience. And, we even did a few showcases in Los Angeles and just had a really good time doing it. But I've gotten way more serious in the past couple of years. We've built an amazing platform where you can also listen on mobile devices, and we offer advertising to our artists and other businesses, which has been great for everybody involved. And now with the podcast, I decided that is a perfect fit for what I'm doing and got me kind of into the podcasting world. And so in the end of November, we launched, and we were like doing so well on the new and noteworthy. We were pretty much #1 for several months, which was so exciting. And we got tons of new listeners that way, and really got people excited about it. And now we are on, let's see, I just recorded episode number 132. So it's been really fun to do this and to give this platform and highlight independent artists only, females only also. I don't know anybody else that's doing this in the podcasting world.
If female musicians are interested in participating, how do they contact you?
Well, they can go to wosradio.com. That's for Women of Substance Radio. And wosradio.com, that is where they can find all of the resources in relation to us. You can also see the podcast through there, or you can go directly to wospodcast.com, and you can also find us on iTunes.
I definitely suggest you go out and listen because you have such a wide range of wonderful female artists on there.
Thank you. We pride ourselves in covering pretty much every genre. I mean, we have everything from Americana to hip hop to jazz to blues to rock and pop, and we just love even a few instrumental music. Just everything that's done super high quality by female artists is what we're about.
Just so the audience knows, you've faced and overcame many of the problems that you're trying to help other female musicians overcome. Please share with us your music backstory.
Sure, I love sharing this because, I I was in a music group in college. I absolutely loved it. We toured around and we made a few CDs. I got to make a CD in a studio in Santa Barbara where people like Kenny Loggins and the Beach Boys had made records. It was just really exciting. And I was, dead set on getting a music career after college, but I had absolutely no idea how to do it. And, I moved to a new place, didn't know anyone, and just tried everything I could, looking at ads in the recycler and, just trying to fit into all these bands that didn't make any sense for me. And I didn't know how to do it. And I spent really 10 years trying to figure out what to do, trying to, just seek out different opportunities that were totally wrong for me. And I finally got super serious about it after, having a health issue, being in the hospital, really just wanting to focus on saying, I really believe that this is my God-given talent. I really believe that I should be out there performing music. And what am I going to do to make this happen? How am I going to get serious? And so I found some groups that were doing like what I was doing, and female artists that I could talk to and get advice and get some mentoring and coaching, and point me in the right direction of what I needed to be doing, what did I need to be learning. And that was when my career really took off. I learned how to brand myself, differentiate myself, find a niche, and find my audience.
Wow. That's quite a story. Do you still perform?
I do. I mean, not a lot because I have kids that are in school. I don't want to tour right now. If people call me and it's convenient, I do perform, and I work with my church. I can't not do music, but I'm not trying. I built my career to a point where I was really happy with it, and then after that, I just really was excited about focusing on helping other artists do the same thing.
Which is the same for Amused Now. As you know, we're also about artists helping artists. So, in addition to joining your Female Musician Academy, what other advice can you give to someone right now that could maybe change their career?
Making the connections with other artists, I think, is key, and making a plan. I'm hoping that going through the academy, my artists will be able to formulate a plan. That's what I want to give them. I want to give them a plan for time management, what to focus on, because I think we just get so distracted with all the different things we think we should be doing with our music. And, one day we're doing this and one day we're doing this, and we don't know if any of it's really working. And so, my advice is you really need to narrow it down, focus on like the 3 or 4 things that you need to do this month to move your career forward, and then learn how to do those things and execute. And if you need to find help to execute, if you need to, create a street team or find some other people in your band or people, in your family or your close friends that have those talents, then you need to form that team, because obviously it's hard to do all that stuff yourself, especially if you have like a full-time job or, you're trying to do this on the side. So yeah, formulating a plan and, having goals and having a clear vision to how to reach those goals.
Bree, with all your energy and all that you do, you truly inspire me. I love your shows and your mission. I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much. I so appreciate it. And, I love what you guys are doing. And of course, I'm so happy to support you because you are supporting independent artists as well.
Mutual Love Fest. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Hi, I'm Cynthia Kahn, founder of Amused Now. This featured artist presentation has been brought to you by Amused Now Entertainment, a website that enables artists to profit from their creativity. To learn more about Amused Now, visit us at www.amusednow.com or email me at ccon@amusednow.com.